It's Christmas, or it's almost Christmas, so I'm home, not at school. We have a break. I have like 5 weeks off, which is insane, and the longest break I've ever had in the middle of a school year. And I'm not working right now. The earliest they could schedule me is the 27th, so I have a lot of free time, and I started knitting. And another important thing to know about me is that I'm just a terrible person. So I forgot that I had to get gifts for people to give to them on Christmas. So luckily, I remembered that I need to get my friends stuff like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks. I wasn't that shitty, so I got them some, like a little package of fossils, like little teeny fossils, like a bunch of different ones on Etsy, and that's really cool, and I'm really excited about that. And I like divided them up evenly, and I have like 4 little baggies over there, and I just got some little wooden boxes that are called trinket boxes, which are the perfect size to put these little fossils in, and I'm very excited about that. So I had thought of that, a while ago when I bought them on Etsy, but I had not thought about what to get my actual family for Christmas. So, yesterday, day 5 of break, I was so incredibly bored that I started knitting. I don't know how to knit, but I have these knitting needles, and some shitty yarn that I've had literally my entire life. Got these from my aunt for Christmas 10 or 8 years ago. My aunt had started teaching me how to knit, and then I was like, cool, I get it, and then I never did it again. I stumbled across these in our little art room, and I was like, yeah, sure. And then I was like, I have to get my mom a gift. And then I was like, I can turn this terrible waste of time into something useful. And so today I went to Michael's and I got those little wooden boxes for my friend's fossils, and I got this beautiful yarn, and I've been doing this all day, and it's going to be a scarf. And I'm not sure if you can tell on my phone's camera, but this is terrible. It's so bad. I am not good at knitting. I started knitting last night actually. It was about 9 p.m. and I decided to start knitting. And that is also when I decided to do this for my mom. So I've been knitting for 12 hours at this point, and this is so bad. It's so terrible. There's a hole in the middle. There's a spot. I wish I could flip the camera around, but I can't. But there's a spot here where I just sort of, I had to just tie a knot because there was a hole in it and I tried to fix it. And then there was another, when I started, no, it was over here. There just was like this big long loop that I didn't know how to fix, so I just cut it off and then tied a knot there. And the edges are so unbelievably not straight because I realized that it started getting wider with every line. And I know that's not supposed to happen, and I don't even know how that does happen. Cause you can't add more stitches to your base. I really don't know what the fuck happened there. But it started getting really wide, and I was like, hey, this barely fits on my needle. So I just, like, doubled up a few stitches at the edges. And, so now I have these lovely little, love handles. So that's shitty. And then there's just a bunch of holes and the edges are just garbage, like not even remotely straight. The top part is, the edges are okay because I finally figured out how to do it right, and I really don't know what the fuck I was doing before. So I was like, cool, I'm actually kind of getting the hang of it. But then I noticed that it's actually an incredibly loose stitch and not at all what it's supposed to look like. Like, okay, do you see how far apart that is compared to like down here? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and I don't know how to fix it when I fuck up, so it just gets worse and worse. And I'm planning on giving this to my mother to say, hey, I love you, and this is how much. So, to be fair, it's better than most of the gifts that I've given in the past for my family. Because I'm a shitty person, and I'm very selfish and like self-centered, and I don't think about other people, and I have no idea how to buy gifts for other people. I don't know what they like, or mostly that's it. I don't know what people like. I know what I like, and I buy myself way too many gifts. I literally bought those fossils for my friends because I wanted them, and I'm keeping some of them. I'm such a shitty friend and family member and person in general. I made this whole 8-minute video just to show you how fucking shitty this piece of garbage is. So that's how my break is going. Oh, but on the plus side, I had the brilliant idea of making them some little terrariums, which I'm actually really excited for because I love making terrariums and I love plants, especially moss, which is probably going to be what the terrariums primarily consist of because it's the Pacific Northwest and I am cheap. So I think that's actually a pretty cute idea because they won't have to maintain it. They're going to be closed terrariums, so you just put a couple drops of water in them and seal it up, and then like, you know, it'll evaporate and like create its own little water cycle in there. They're very low maintenance. I already said that. I cannot talk in a normal way. It's a really cute gift. You can just like put it wherever you want basically, especially if it's just moss. Like they don't need a ton of sun, and every time I look at it they can think of me. So yeah, I'm actually kind of excited about that. I just need to go pick up some little jars with corks, and I can just gather some moss from, you know, outside. So yeah, that's my life update. I hope your guys' Christmas season is going better than mine is, and I also hope that you're a better person than I am in general. This is just a PSA to not be me. Bye!